Good evening, Nancy. It's currently the 25th of June. Washington Post. Arizona hit hard by virus after leaders' failures. It's not going to be the only state facing some pretty bad consequences. U.S. surpasses Wednesday's single-day record for cases. Okay, Republicans are choosing rosy assessment of coronavirus that do not match reality. If only the virus was not political. And tearing down is like to remove the statue from this pedestal and bring it down. Tearing down is destroying and bringing down. These statues will be history too. Let's make it one we're proud of. Okay. States with largest case increases over last week. Well, it is not surprising. Anyway, still the stuff about the Black Lives Matters is not gonna go away anytime soon. So it's a bit boring, to be honest. The Washington Post is okay, but it's not really exceptional. Let's take a look at the New York Times. Okay. Texas seems to have more cases as virus surges, like going up. Younger people account for disturbing number of cases. They still don't care. So another nightmare video, and the police in Tucson go. It's not gonna go away anytime soon because this kind of problems has been going on for a long time, but it's being also manipulated by the media. Okay, so it's a big coronavirus kind of headline in a sense. Okay, not really surprising. It was just no, it's just it's not difficult to be visionary to see the future with when you see how people react. So let's talk about usatoday.com. Still the coronavirus. Texas, Arizona. Yeah. So USA Today is not like my favorite newspaper, but it's important to just to see time to time what they have to say. But it's really popular. If I go to NPR, at least 20 million Americans have had coronavirus. Here's who is at higher risk. So much has been said, but nothing has been listened. NASA, first female engineer. Yeah, that's pretty bad, this kind of stuff. Anyway, nothing new, nothing exceptional. What we can do, rumors of war in Richmond marks a monumentally unequal America. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, not exciting. But if I want to go to, this is from French, so don't worry too much, to all clear, I want to start not what we did because we went through all the different expressions, but I would like to see if we can, no, this is one, I'm looking for number 2. We talked about it. to put up with some things, like to cope, to I don't understand how you can put up with your neighbor. Your neighbor is so loud and obnoxious. To put up with something is like you can handle, you accept easily to deal with a very bad person. Okay, we'll continue, but I would like to take a look at the next chapter. Okay, just to have a taste of it. In class, bored to death, or on the edge of your seat. Yeah. Boring, interesting. Let's just take a look. This coffee is really strong. I like it that way. So do I. All during my last class. I was thinking about coming here and couldn't taste the coffee. Sounds like it wasn't too exciting. I was bored to death. I'm in that class only because it's a requirement, so I have to stick it out. The problem is the professor doesn't know how to spark our interest. She just walks in and lectures. There's no discussion. What a drag. Don't people ask questions? Oh, yeah, once in a blue moon. Once in a while. But I always see an awful lot of people doodling, dawdling, and I can tell their minds are wandering. Do you have any classes like that? I have only one big lecture class, World History, and the professor is best. It's so interesting, I'm always on the edge of my seat. And when we have discussions, the room is filled with electricity. I'm jealous. Too bad I already took World History. One day it dawned on me that I was lucky to be in her class, because I found myself thinking a lot about what she said. Did you ever have a teacher like that? I would have to think about it. I would have, to think about it. It's like we need to try to see any kind of probability to have that in the past. We're going to talk about it, actually. We're going to talk about distance. I don't know. You should come with me to class sometime just to see what I mean. Sounds like you are in love with her, Steve. Very funny. She could be my grandmother. Anyway, I guess what it really comes down to is her enthusiasm for the subject. She just loves history. I remember the beginning of the semester, I was fooling around a lot and not taking anything in school very seriously. I bombed the first history test, but then I buckled down because I started really enjoying school, especially her class. You've got me really curious about this teacher. I think I'll take you up on your idea to visit your class. When does it meet? When does it meet? Many weird sentences. We're going to talk about that as well tomorrow morning. Okay? Anyways, let's go back also to some grammar tomorrow. Let's see if I have it here. Understanding and using English grammar. We're going to have to use that as well. Okay? Anyways, just to review a bit, to refresh a bit your English. There's something else I would like to talk about is no, maybe this one. Yeah. Yeah, this. It's in English. Some stuff are American, some are British. We may have to be careful to not use any British article. Okay. So this is for the UK. Doesn't mean everything is British. UK. Still. There's also a video somewhere, I guess, here. You know what? Let's take a look. Yeah. So we cannot have that in French. But in English. Oh my God. Okay. So we have a lot of videos. Everything is in French, but in fact the videos are in English. Okay. And Video anglais. I don't know if I can change. I don't think I can change the language. Okay, but anyway, that is the link I'm gonna send you. Okay, and that's gonna be very interesting to check. So don't worry, it's not in French, it's only in English, and it comes from this book, okay, Vocable. So this is about Bhutan, I guess, and this is B2 C1, so they give you the level of difficulty. Okay. Scotland. They are talking about the Brexit, so it's been going on for a while now. But they talk about culture, they talk about all this kind of stuff, but we'll talk about everything. I'll send you the link and I'll send you also this magazine. You have an excellent night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow at 9. You take care, Nancy, and sleep well.